Hey everyone, if you're looking for an easy way to get out on the water without the hassle of a heavy kayak or a roof rack, this BOTE Koda Aero inflatable kayak might be exactly what you need. I've been testing it out this week, and I'm excited to show you whether it really delivers on the promise of being lightweight, packable, and fun to paddle. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. One of the first things I noticed about the Koda Aero is how little space it takes up when it's not in use. It comes with a carry bag that's about the size of a large backpack, so you can toss it in the trunk of your car, or even store it in a closet at home. I live in a small apartment, so having something that deflates and folds down so small is a game changer for me. I don't have to worry about storing it in a garage or renting a separate storage unit, which is a huge plus. When I'm ready to hit the lake or river, it only takes about 10 minutes to inflate using the included hand pump. The valves are straightforward, and I didn't have to wrestle with anything, which is always a plus. When it's inflated, the Koda Aero feels surprisingly stable. I took it out on a calm lake with my 10-year-old, and we both felt secure sitting inside. The sit-in design keeps you lower to the water, which makes it feel more like a traditional kayak compared to some inflatable sit-on-top models I've tried. The tracking is really good too. It glides straight without me having to constantly correct my course. I also like that it has a small bungee area in the front for storing a dry bag or a cooler, which is handy for longer trips. We packed some sandwiches, fruit, and water, and had a great time paddling around the lake and enjoying the scenery. If you're worried about durability, BOTE is known for making tough gear, and this kayak holds up well. The material feels thick and puncture-resistant, and I didn't have any issues with it rubbing against rocks or branches. I even dragged it up a gravel shore a few times without seeing any wear. The included aluminum paddle is lightweight and sturdy, and the seat is comfortable enough for a few hours of paddling. I've seen some inflatable kayaks where the seat feels like a pool float, but this one has a decent backrest that actually supports your lower back. That's a big deal for me, because I like to take my time when I'm out on the water and don't want to be worried about getting tired or uncomfortable. Another cool feature is the MAGNEPod compatibility. If you're into fishing, you can attach a boat fishing pod to the kayak for extra gear storage, or even a small trolling motor. I don't fish myself, but I can see how this would be useful for anglers who want to bring more equipment without overloading the kayak. The Koda Aero also has a few D-rings on the sides, which could be handy for securing a cooler or a dry bag if you're using it for a day trip. I think it's also worth noting that the kayak is really versatile. You can use it for casual paddling, fishing, or even just lounging around on the water. My kid loved just floating around and watching the birds, and I loved being able to spend some quality time with them. Now, it's not perfect for everyone. If you're planning to take it down rough river rapids, this might not be the best choice. It's really designed for calm lakes, slow-moving rivers, and coastal paddling. Also, while it's stable, it's not as fast as a hardshell kayak, so if you're looking to cover long distances quickly, you might want to consider something else. But for casual paddling, fishing, or taking the kids out for a spin, it's more than capable. I think it's also worth considering if you're a beginner. It's easy to get in and out of, and it's forgiving if you make a few mistakes. My kid was able to get in and out of it by themselves, and they had a blast paddling around and learning how to steer. I also want to talk a bit about the portability of the Koda Aero. It's not just the fact that it's lightweight and compact, it's also really easy to transport. The carry bag has comfortable shoulder straps, so you can toss it over your shoulder and walk to the water without straining your back. Overall, the BOTE Koda Aero is a solid inflatable kayak that's easy to transport, simple to set up, and fun to use. It's a great option if you don't have space for a traditional kayak, or if you just want something you can toss in the car and hit the water without a lot of fuss. If you're in the market for an inflatable kayak that's family-friendly and packable, this one's definitely worth a look. Check it out using the link below if you want to see more details.